It's important that we remember that broadcasters will frame and present sport in ways that shape our view and shape our understanding of sport. And that's an important element of sports production. One of the elements of sports production that we'll look at is commentators. Now, commentators come in all sorts of different styles. There's wacky commentators like Sid Waddell. There are commentators who are respected as being experts in the field. And there are also some commentators who perhaps make some mistakes. One such commentator is British broadcaster David Coleman. His mistakes became so famous that he even coined a term, Coleman balls, for mistakes made by commentators. There's a number of fairly famous mistakes that commentators, including David Coleman, have made. One famous example is from David Coleman himself. He said, "That's the fastest time ever run, but not as fast as the world record." And then there's motor racing commentator Murray Walker. He said, "I imagine the conditions inside the cockpit today are totally unimaginable." Another example comes from ex-England international and ex-England manager Kevin Keegan. He said, "Goalkeepers these days aren't born until they're in their late 20s or 30s. And then there's Whispering Ted Lowe, the snooker commentator. He said, "Steve is going for the pink ball. And for those of you watching in black and white, that's next to the yellow ball." A number of lists have been put together for people's least favourite or favourite commentator. This may be based on their factual information or just whether their voice just resonates with the sport. Sometimes it may be because they're inherently biased about a particular player or a particular team. There are many different lists, and the activity linked to this section asks you to look at some of these and then think about your own least favourite or favourite commentator.